Ezekiel's visions, specifically about when he saw the angels and the new temple. Let's start with the angels first. Now, you may think of angels as women with wings and halos, which yes, they did have wings, but they aren't what they may seem. According to the Bible, there are 9 types of angels. The 2 I'm gonna talk about are called the cherubim and the ophanim. Ezekiel gives a description as follows. In the middle, there is something like 4 living creatures. This is their appearance. They are of human form and they each had 4 faces and 4 wings. Their legs were straight, and the soles of their feet were like a sole of a calf's foot. And they sparkled like burnished bronze. Under their wings on their 4 sides they had human hands, and the 4 had their faces and wings, thus. Their wings touched one another, each of them moved straight ahead without turning as they moved. As for the appearance of their faces, the 4 had the face of a human being, the face of a lion on their right side, the face of an ox on their left side, and the face of an eagle. Such were their faces. Their wings were spread out above. Each creature had 2 wings, each of which touching a wing of another. 2 covered their bodies, each moved straight ahead. Wherever the spirit would go, they went, without turning as they went. In the middle of the living creatures, there was something that looked like burning coals of fire. Like torches moving to and fro from the living creatures. The fire was bright, and lightning issued from the fire. The living creatures darted to and fro like a flash of lightning. This creature may seem less like an angel, and more like a fictional being, made up in a fairy tale. Biblical scholars say this is probably the angel the shepherds saw, and is why they say do not be afraid. And for the ophanim, Ezekiel again gives a description. In the same vision as before, Ezekiel describes them alongside the cherubim. As I look, I saw a wheel on the earth beside the living creatures, 1 for each of the 4 of them. As for the appearance of the wheels and the construction, their appearance was like the gleaming of beryl, and the 4 had the same form. The construction, being something like a wheel, within a wheel. When they moved in any of the 4 directions, without veering as they moved. Their rims were tall and awesome, for the rims of all 4 were full of eyes all around. When the living creatures moved, the wheels moved beside them. And when the living creatures rose from the earth, the wheels rose. Wherever the spirit would go, they went, and the wheels rose along with them, for the spirit of the living creature was in the wheel. The wheels are beings who are meant to carry God's throne, making them some of the holiest and certainly the strangest beings in the Bible. Take a moment to look. Another one of Ezekiel's visions was of the new temple. This temple will be in the New Jerusalem. This temple will be huge. I would show you the size in real life, but that's not possible for just a small project like this. So what's the next best thing? Well, Minecraft, of course. Again from the book of Ezekiel, it says the outer walls are 500 cubits by 500 cubits, and 6 cubits high. This building has east, north, and south entrances. The inner court is 500 by 500 cubits, and it has an inner court too. The inner court isn't massive, but it is 100 by 100 cubits. This building is the actual temple, which in this, it's not to scale. This temple is similar to the tabernacle. The new temple is very, 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 very